Morning all. Just about morning on a Sunday. Again, another lockdown day in the UK. So Dom here from Essential RC, getting my daily fix of anything aviation related by doing a bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 with some like-minded simmers, as I think we call ourselves. If somebody wants to correct me and we term ourselves something different, then please let me know. So let's just make sure my Discord is working. It is. Inertia is in.
Hello.
Oh, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad. Yourself?
Good. Yes. Beautiful day outside. So frustrating not to be able to get out and do a bit of flying.
Yeah, it's almost better when the weather's bad. It gives you a reason.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah. Like yesterday. But anyway, diving in to London Heathrow. It was good fun yesterday. So I tend to do a bit of this in the morning, and then I'll fix up some planes in the afternoon. That's my. I'm going to have about 50 planes ready to fly as soon as we got out of lockdown. Have you got anything exciting on the go? Building anything?
Well, so the Turbo Mentor had a little bit of work on, and the Keycat I've been doing a little bit of work on.
Cool. I must come down your way sometime. Nice part of the world, down by the.
It's not bad. It's not too bad. What runway are you going through for Heathrow?
27R.
27R. Got it. So I was doing a bit of research on interesting airports and had a couple of test runs on it, and I found two that are going to be. One of them is going to be a serious challenge to land at.
Brilliant.
The other one, I mean, for jets, it's probably not too bad, but for props, it's more of an issue because the airport's at 14,000 feet.
Well, listen, that's what we thought about Courchevel yesterday, but that turned out okay. I was amazed the MB could land there. I had tried it previously with the Typhoon, and it just comes in too hot. But the MB at 150 touchdown, amazing brakes. Or actually, I haven't tried it with version 1 of the Typhoon, and he said he's improved the brakes, so maybe it would work. But yeah, okay, I like. I got a few places on the list as well. I was thinking Shanghai, Moscow, Cincinnati, Las Vegas. Have you done Las Vegas?
I have not done Las Vegas yet.
It's very good during the day and night.
So one of the ones I was looking at was, if I can say this correctly, Chengdu Bangda, which is at 14,436 elevation.
Right.
Incredibly long runway because of the to allow aircraft to actually build up speed. And the other one, which is Jancho, I can't even say that, but it's an airport in the Dutch Caribbean island of Saba, and it is shorter than anything we've done on this so far.
All right. So
with the penalty of falling into the sea.
A few challenges then. Brilliant. All right, we've got a few places to visit. All right, so I'm just lining up on 27R.
Yep, just loading in.
Let's make sure I can see. So, Gabriel, RC channel, how are you doing? And Paul.
We've got Rob in the chat. He's still muted.
Oh, thanks for that heads up. Working on that now. Morning, Rob. RC
Morning.
Pilot's Log, how are you doing?
Thanks yourselves.
Yes, it's a beautiful Sunday. Let's just make sure got your level all the way up. Yeah, it is all the way up.
It's the rare time I want to fly live weather.
Really? Oh yeah, you could do. Actually, let me just well, inertia. I assume you want to be named inertia. Is that all right with you, or?
That's absolutely fine. You can use that, my name, whatever's easiest.
Oh, I prefer names.
Well, it's Jason in if you.
Jason.
Yeah.
I can think of something easier, Jason, but
Yeah.
you might not like it.
So it's funny, especially when you get the guys from America trying to pronounce inertia. That's the funny part.
Good reason to do it. Right. Live weather is exactly the same. Clear skies. Right, so
I'm not convinced that if we do end up trying Saba in jets, that we're going to physically manage to stop. Takeoff is hard.
but we got to try.
Oh yeah, I just think we're going to watch a lot of swimming planes.
It'll be entertaining for everyone else.
Okay, I have loaded it. Let's see.
Okay. Chat. Alright. So who's flying what? I'm flying Euro. I've still got have I got an MB in front of me? And I've got an airliner, an A320 in front of me.
I'm in the MB. Ahead of you.
Alright, should we do our normal thing? Take off, turn left, go down to City, land there, take off, come back to Heathrow, and anybody else who wants to join us will have joined us by then, and we can go adventuring around some places.
You are.
Right, okay, so parking brake off, and let's get cracking, rolling. Half throttle, flaps down. And rotate, gear up.
Ah, well, somehow I overstressed the aircraft on takeoff.
What?
Oh, have you not got damage, crash damage off?
What, you mean cheat?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, while we're doing this, it's pretty good.
If you can,
yeah.
cheat.
The loadout is pretty bad for when you impact and restart.
I'll change that now.
Just over 1,000 feet, 280 knots, 180 degree turn, going down towards London, fly down the Thames. And we've actually got live weather turned on. This is actually a rare, clear, virtually clear sky day today.
And we're all stuck in front of
And we're all stuck indoors.
Are you going for low chasing the Thames again, are you?
Let's do that, yeah. Now they've made this Typhoon much more agile with version 1. You can actually do it quite nicely, but the previous version, not so much. So let's might as well dive down here. Still haven't got the physics of the water quite right, have they?
No, but considering everything else, they're not doing bad.
True.
It'd be nice if you could make air wakes off the water and stuff. Actually skim it with the tyres like I tried doing with the Stoll plane that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess these are all things that'll improve over time. I did hear there is a big UK update coming this month for UK.
Yeah, they probably need to add more clouds.
Here we go, Westminster Parliament on the left, the eye on the right. Ooh, nice. Nice and close fly. HMS Belfast, Tower Bridge. And NB is crashed.
That was worth a try.
I did tell you. How many times have I told you?
That was actually a wing strike as I went through. I was trying to do a full barrel roll as I went through.
I'm sure Amrock did it the other day. I think there is a window, a gap that you can fly through. It must be quite low, I reckon.
We all know Amrock's physics are slightly.
Oh, he's
great,
yeah.
so-
I don't know what he's done. He's like fiddled with the code or something, hasn't he? That guy.
It's in the matrix and merged them through it.
Something out of Inception.
What's that? Tight. Missed the Millennium Dome. Canary Wharf. And down the runway. So peeling off. See how aggressive a landing I can pull off. Landing gear going out, inverted. We're at 300 knots, so flaps are down. Pulling it around. Here's the runway. 200 knots. It's all practice. Certainly get better at flying this thing. And brake out because we're losing height. 250. 140. Touchdown at about 170. And we don't want to store 190. Air brake in. Flaring. Overshoots. Down. Reverse thrust. Why does this thing take so long to stop?
I get the feeling with that.
Oh.
Oh, he's over.
What? The reverse thrust does not work.
So I get the feeling with that you do land a lot faster than you realise.
Now I need to land at 160. Tragic. Is there any way to flip myself?
Yeah, tap Y, and then tap Y again.
Oh, top man.
And then ask yourself why.
Right, what's going on? No, I can't go to cockpit view for some reason. No. I'm stuck in showcase view. I think I'm going to have to go out back in. No problem. Something weird happened there. EGLC, isn't it? Here we go, and I'm going to choose the MB just so I can
Another
stick
339 there from you what lad in front of us.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's about as British a name as it gets on here, isn't it?
You what lad?
You what, mate?
Lads. It's following the line nicely though.
Right, reloading in. Have we got anybody else in? Ah, we got Rob. Rob's in. And he's unmuted. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was. Getting confused. So there's just the three of us in the Discord, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we've picked up another MB as well. He's just parked over near us.
Oh, okay. You got your
I don't know if he's watching the stream or if he's on there, but he's called You What Lad.
Oh, okay. Sounds familiar. I think he's joined in the past. Anybody's welcome, although you're probably only going to be able to keep up if you're in a fast airliner or an NB or the Euro. So I'm just reloading into EGLC because I flipped, and when I flipped the right way up with the Y key, the engines weren't responding and I couldn't change back to cockpit for some reason. I think there are a few bugs still left in this.
I'm using the 339 without the wing tanks this time. It's quite a bit more sprightly.
I think I might be doing the same thing. It's the tricolor scheme version, right?
There's something about tip tanks that I always really like, so I have to every time.
You think you do lose a bit of performance with the tip tanks?
Yeah, but they're pretty.
I agree. They do look good. Especially if
also
they got
not got
smoke. We need smoke. We need the smoke option, don't we?
I don't think you've got the wing fence. Oh, you have got the wing fences on as well.
Come on, load.
But at the same time, I don't have the hard point on the lower tank, which I assume is probably a smoke system that hangs below yours. So I imagine there's probably pros and cons.
This is where we find out they haven't changed the physics model at all. So.
Well, going by the effect that ice does on you, this game definitely details drag.
Yeah.
Right, so quick hop back to Heathrow, because I aim to start the stream at midday and see if we pick up anybody else there. If not, then let's go to Las Vegas as the first stop. Fancy that? It's really fun flying down the main drag past all the casinos.
Yeah, we're still at London City. We're just taxiing out to the runway now.
Okay, I'm there. Got an A320 in front of me, just starting up. Are you at the opposite end to me?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go and cross each other, over each other in the middle then, I guess. Let's turn parking brake off. You ready to go?
Rolling.
Right, rolling. Half throttle. Whoops. Oh. Three MBs in the air. And rotates. Low and down the Thames. So a couple of years ago, I did see the Italian display team with the same scheme as we're using on this MB339. I think about, I don't know how many are in the team. Must be about 9, 10, 11 of them. Boy, do they fly close together. Amazing skill. And that was at RAF Fairford in the Royal International Air Tattoo. Brilliant show if you're into aviation. Catching up an MB in front of me, I think. Oh no. Cessna coming the opposite way. Scared the life out of him. Tower Bridge again, and HMS Belfast not going through it because Jason found that you can't fly through it. It's like flying into a brick wall. They haven't modelled that properly. I think that's St. Paul's on the right. So what I do when I'm on this stream, I just try and give different perspective, different views. So I think the least interesting view is from behind. Well, that is low. But then you've got these. I've got my. I've got a switch, so I can change between views on the stick. So you see, I'm rear facing, but I'm actually having to fly like that as well. And I can get a bit confused sometimes when I'm doing that. And I just nearly flew into a chimney. So don't be surprised if I have the odd accident. Very hard to... sorry?
I got wiped out by a spawning in building.
Oh. It's like flying over water. I can't really judge how high I am until I get low enough to see a shadow. In external view, anyway.
I want to intercept.
Bit of lumpy water.
I just hit a wall of water.
Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? It's the water in some places isn't level. I can't believe it. It's not that difficult to get that right.
Rob, do you know how to just get straight up again so you're upright and off the water?
Got crashes turned on.
So tap Y, then you'll go into slew mode, and then you can use the num keys to move you off the water, so you're back on ground again to take off. I forget which is the ones to make you go up or down on slew, so I've just been moving to flat land take off.
Climbing so I can see Heathrow. Oh, it's over here to the right. Lost my bearings.
Just going to quit out and turn off crash physics so I can just respawn.
Good move.
So you have to switch to legacy flight model and then turn crash realism off.
I'm flying modern flight.
I'm flying modern as well, yeah.
Yeah, just go to the damage settings, but I think you can do it in the just pressing escape and go into settings.
On approach 27 art. Flaps. down. Oh, nice. Don't know who that was. Is that you, Rob? Touching down. Nice. Synchro touchdown.
Oh, I'm back at the menus. Wasn't me.
Oh, I was giving you credit for that one.
So in my flight model, on modern, everything's greyed out,
Yeah, that's right.
but crash realism is 100%.
Yeah, but you go into the settings, in the main settings, and change your damage.
In the flight menu.
I'll just
One
park,
second.
park up and show you on the stream if you want. What I've
Yeah,
got
so I
set.
can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I
that'd
get
be
that.
great.
Parking up. Jason's parking up. Nice. Alright, so let's exit out of this. Share with Rob. What I've got set here. What option is it under? Data. No. Traffic. Sound. Oh, flight model. How do you do it then? I think maybe you have to be on legacy. You see what I've got on the screen, and then dial your crash realism down to 0, and then flick it across into modern, and it keeps that crash realism setting.
Yep, indeed it has. Thanks for that.
No worries. All right.
Now I'm invincible.
You're invincible now, like the rest of us. There's nothing more frustrating than hitting something and then having to spend 5 minutes reloading.
That is the biggest failing on the having the crash settings on, is just that reset time.
Right, Las Vegas. There are 3. Oh, it's McCarran, KLAS. Runway 26R. So if anybody else is joining us, we're going to KLAS runway 26R. Just put that into the chat. And I'm going to start off clear skies and midday, and then part way through I'm going to change it to night, just so on the stream people can see the... It is fairly well done, I think. Let's just check the Discord. No, it's just the 3 of us. Right, so we do Las Vegas, and then I think Jason's got a couple of interesting destinations.
Yeah, the one of them's going to be good for a flight, then the other one's going to be an interesting to watch people try and land there.
Sounds good. While I'm doing that, so inserting into the chat now the link to the Typhoon. should anybody be on Microsoft Flight Simulator and want to get that. You'll also find on Sim Market the MB339. They're about €20 each.
Amarok was in a coma again.
Again? Don't know what you're saying, Paul. Why isn't the plane moving?
I think he's talking about the loading screen Cessna.
So here we go. Las Vegas, McCarran Airport. All set. Throttling up. Slow progressive. Going full throttle. Rotates. Gear up. Leveling out. And we roll right down to go down the strip. I'm not sure on which side of the buildings. With the buildings on our left. If only they let us do this in real life.
There wouldn't be many windows left.
That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, there's a bridge there.
Don't go under it. So climbing out, I'm going to change to night. I'm on ultra graphics level. It's behaving itself this morning. Getting pretty good performance. You can see the other NBs in front of me. You can see their lights. You see the runways a lot clearer. And we'll do a turn around and we'll do the same thing. So of course the other guys on the stream, Jason and Rob, they can set up the time of day and weather as they want. They don't have to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, I'm still flying clear skies. Night would probably melt my computer.
Actually, I've lost the main drag. Oh no, it's there. Oh, that's nice. Quite cool in formation, you guys behind me, with your tip lights, green and red. That looks very good. Luxor on our right. Mandalay Bay. Nice. Oh, I wish you could see what I'm seeing. That does look so good. Right, I'm going to turn around and do the same thing. And what I'm actually doing, I'm recording as well. And I'll post this later. Because I think it just looks so much better at night.
I've got to pop away for a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to go into live pause.
Alright.
Catch up later.
Okay. Cockpit view now. Does someone else want to take the lead?
Yeah, I'll push on.
Please do. Nice. Tree.
Ah, a lump in the floor got me.
Oh, that's a shame. That is so good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear, I was concentrating on Rob just above me. Amazing formation flying, and I crashed into a building. Right, so I should be able to do... Was it Y and then slew?
Yeah, so you press Y, that puts you into slew mode, and then you use 8, 6, 2, and 4 to move your aircraft around on the ground, and you'll get yourself into a position that you can take off again. And you will go through buildings, so you can.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, it's on the numpad.
Oh, and then you have to go out of slew mode. Got it. That's not working. Alright, so back into external view. Y. Don't do this at home, folks. Alright, I'm on a road. That's cool. So if I turn off slew mode, I should be able to turn. And take off on the road. Let's put flaps down. And I'm airborne again. Whoops. Brilliant. That saved a reload. Oh, and you're right behind me again. Brilliant. Alrighty. I can't resist. Can we do one more pass down the down Las Vegas and then we'll land?
Yeah, go for it.
I enjoyed that so much. Here we go. Ooh. Oh no! Oh, get in the air, come on.
That was almost a Top Gun style flat spin. We know there's no recovery.
Oh, why are my engines not responding? Oh no, my engines have died. Control E to restart, wasn't it? Restarting. Engines spooling up. Come on. Here we go. Oh. Oh. What happened? Oh, well, I was doing quite well. Try again. That's slew mode. No, it doesn't like that either. Do you get that when you crash? It kills your engines for some reason.
I haven't had that once. Normally tells me that I need to shut down my engines because I've landed.
Right, I'm in a car park now. Hopefully this will work. Right. In the cockpit again. Control E. One last time. Where am I? Looks like I'm on top of in a parking on top of a building.
While in slew mode, if you press F4, you will go up.
What, altitude?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, so I better make sure my engines are started up and then I'll do that.
So I had to look it up. I couldn't remember which it was to go vertical, and it's an obnoxious weird button.
Right,
But yeah.
slew mode, F4. Oh, and then you can just... Okay, brilliant. Get a bit of altitude. And the engines are starting out of slew mode, and then I'm flying again. Throttled up. Fantastic. Well, that will certainly help. Right, okay, so I think that's McCarran below. I'll tell you what, let's do 270, so there's a runway directly behind me. I'll go for that one. I'm going to land at this runway just off to the right of my nose, whatever that is. Sorry, I didn't see your comment, Amrock. You're welcome to join in, mate. Yeah, we're at Las Vegas, but I think we're about to move on somewhere else, so we're just going to land. Okay, on finals. Need to drop the speed a bit. Air brake out. 250.
Right, guys, I'm back.
Oh, we're just on the landing approach now.
Just watching that and thinking how much I can distract Dom and see if he crashes.
He's doing pretty well by himself earlier.
I was earlier, yeah. Nice formation landing here. Looks good. Beautiful. Synchro touchdown. Nicely done, Jason.
There you go.
That was our best landings yet, without a doubt.
Notice you didn't have any flaps down there, Dom.
No, I didn't. Correct. High speed landing.
Yeah, interesting, because I've always chucked full flaps on that to bring it down. But it may not impress me.
It depends on your approach angles and stuff like that. Like I came in very shallow, so I didn't have much sort of dive speed on, so we could have got away with it a bit better. But obviously if you've got more dive on, then you're going to need something to help you scrub speed.
What you're saying is you have to forward plan, which doesn't work for me.
Oh, see, I get really funny about it. When I fly my EDFs, I can't do a three-wheel touch. It has to be mains first. I've gotten really annoying about it, like to the point of I have killed, I think, 2 batteries now where like I touch down, like, no, not happy with that, go around again.
Alright, so just park up on the left. And then, Jason, you've got next destination all planned, have you?
Yeah, what do you want to try first? Do you want to try the hard takeoff landing area, or do you want to go mountains first?
Yeah, the hard takeoff landing.
Right, no worries.
I was having a think yesterday about what sort of videos I could do using Flight Sim, and I thought about a virtual RC flying field world tour.
Yeah.
Just flying over each strip.
Yeah, I mean, people can send their locations, we go and buzz the strips.
Have you tried flying to your own house in the sim? I've done that, and it doesn't look anything like my street.
Oh, it was an upgrade for me, but yeah, I landed on my street.
So it's pretty close for me. Right, I'm just exiting to menu now. I'll just get the code.
Great.
So the code for this airport is Tango November Charlie Sierra, TNCS.
Gotcha. TNCS.
298 meters.
Yeah, Like I said, this is about as close as it gets to a carrier landing I think you'll get on here.
At least it is asphalt.
Yeah, it's about quarter the price of any other runway.
Amrock joining us. I know he's on chat. Sorry, Cannon. Yeah, we do see your comments. The great problem is I'm fully concentrating on my flying and my crashing. Can't be reading comments at the same time. Right,
I'm going for runway 12.
I've gone the other end.
I can go 30, no problem.
Oh my god. This is short. Really need a few more yards.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I said, this one's it's a hard one. In the I did it in the twin King Air earlier, and the moment I left the ground, it was shouting at me stall warnings, everything.
It may be worth spinning around and getting those extra 20 meters behind us.
I'm thinking the same thing. Why are my engines not running? I've got something weird going on with my throttle. How does it do that? It's just not doing anything. Restart. Weird. All right. My engines have switched off. Something very strange going on. Try again. Starting engines. I wonder if I flicked a switch by mistake. Oh dear. Sorry about this, chaps. Got something strange going on.
You're good. We definitely want to take off from the other end. That makes it life a little bit easier because you can drop off with this, so you've got a rock.
Right, I'm moving.
Yeah, Blue Squirrel has joined us.
Cool.
In a Piper Cherokee.
Yeah, that's the generic aircraft that you see for the Eurofighter.
What we need here is a Seahawk. That'll get us off, no problem.
The Piper Cherokee, the funniest bit about it is when it comes past you doing Mach 2, flaps down, no prop spinning. Alright, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to power up on handbrake first.
Oh, my engines have died again. What's going on?
I made it! I bounced off the rocks! No, I'm in the water.
Oh.
No, I'm dead.
Yeah, you definitely want to take off from the other way. Because there's a drop, not...
I can see planes bouncing off that rock.
Yeah, so if you crash, tap Y, then press F4 and it will slew mode you into the air.
I'm taxiing up to do a downhill.
Yeah, you'd want the downhill to come off. So runway 16 is the one you want, not 30.
Right, I'm going to try it anyway. I've got my engines going again. I don't know how long they'll last. Rolling. Speed coming up. We've got not a lot. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Now I hit something at the end of the runway.
Yeah, taking off in that direction, there's a big rock.
I wish I'd been screen recording for that. Just seeing Dom bounce off the rocks is quite amusing.
I just love how they do model some collisions properly.
I'm coming in for first approach.
Ooh. Gear down? Didn't look like your gear was down.
It wasn't for a second, isn't it?
I think that was someone else just grinding the runway.
Yeah, and I've got handbrake set already, so I'm going to be coming in full brakes. Okay, on final.
Is that you coming in on finals now, Jason?
Yeah, just coming in now.
You'll do that easily. If you get on the brakes as soon as you touch down.
Handbrake's on.
I admire the confidence of you'll do that easy.
Easy.
My bet's the other way. It's going straight through us.
Brakes! There you go.
Very nice.
Half strip, job done.
Right, off. That was a nice synchro takeoff as well.
Oh, there's no problem getting off there. That way, anyway.
So the little drop helps you on the downhill slope there.
Hello. No. Oh well. That helped. The rocks. Basically the rocks. Funny.
If you go into slew mode again,
Yeah.
I believe it is. I think it's 7 and 9 would just do a rotation. On the numpad.
Oh, stop. No.
Arrest the rock. Oh, over. Oh no, you're there. On my screen, you bounced over that for a second.
Got to try that again.
So I was handbrake preset, 150, landing on the numbers.
You land with the handbrake on.
Yeah, well, I did for this.
Nailed it.
And I lost my engines again. Something very bizarre going on.
Maybe it's worth checking your control settings for your engine. Maybe you've got something double binded and you're pressing it without realising it.
Yes. Okay.
I've just realised that on my yoke in the NV, doing ailerons on the ground steers the nose wheel rather than the rudder.
Oh. Not noticed that. Alright, ready to go?
Yeah, okay, throttling up.
Throttling up, but nothing happening. And
Power off, let's roll.
yeah. Somebody's got their air brake down. Lead. I think, Jason, you got your air brake down.
I forget sometimes with that thing.
And pull back. Gear up. Pulling out left. Gear down again. What's the landing speed of this stall speed? I'm at 120.
Yeah, I think as soon as you touch about 100, 190, you're coming down.
Oh
90 or 100.
Oh, it's easy when you know how, isn't it? That is.
Preset the handbrake makes a difference.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I know. I think landing from the other way might be harder because you have to get over that rock.
Well, let's try that. See?
Don't arrest the rock.
Oh, really? I'm rolling now by itself. Right, off we go. Is that Amrock and his Euro? Alright, going around left. Leaving the flaps down. Oh, it's Blue Squirrel in the Euro. Gonna have to use air brake into this, aren't we?
Yeah, because you're going to have a dive descent to go over that rock.
Amrock's got his homework to do, so he can't join in. Right, I've got to do this internal view so I can see my airspeed, which is way too high at the moment. Throttling back. Now this is challenging. Gee, this is like suicide. I'm not sure I can do it from an internal view. can't see when you've got over the rock. Oh my god. Stop! Yes!
Have you got your gear up?
Yes. That's why I stopped so quickly. Alright. Oh, well, I think we've proven we can do it. Where's next, Jason?
I got it.
You did?
Oh, yeah. Okay, right, 1 second. The next location is Zulu Uniform Bravo Delta, so ZUBD.
Cool. On my way.
So the runway's nice, it's absolutely enormous, it's ridiculously big. The thing about this one is the elevation of the actual runway itself is at 14,436 foot.
Which end are you going from?
32?
I'm nowhere near loading in yet.
Default is 32. 14 is the other end. I'm going 32.
Let's go 32.
Alright, thanks Blue Squirrel. Thanks for joining in. Interesting name that his mother gave him.
Oh wow, so this is high altitude, this one.
Quambo.
Yeah, so and that's the reason the airstrip's been made so long is because it's got such a high density altitude out there that planes need that extra runway to actually take off.
But the good news is there's a busy main road next to it, full of cars.
So lower performance of the engines is what you're saying, Jason. Is that right?
Yes, propeller aircraft especially would very much struggle, and it's according to what it's saying it was made longer so that they could do safer landings because of you can't obviously your stall speed is higher up there.
Right. Okay. Somebody's turned up in an airliner, an A320.
One guess as to who that was.
I don't think that's Amarok.
It wasn't my screen.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So he hasn't quite gone yet. Okay. You still loading in, Jason?
I am just loading in now.
Yeah, it's definitely Amarok.
Amarok's flying reminds me of a happy dolphin.
Happy dolphin, that's good. So, we are loaded in. When we take off, we hook left. The valley goes on straight, goes through to the left, and then you hook right, and there's a large amount of veining through the valleys to do some hot-core jet maneuvers.
Lovely. All right, I'm going to turn my local recording on quickly. Hold on. Excellent. All right, ready to roll, gentlemen. Well, let's just check my handbrake is off.
Brakes off, full power.
Yep, copy that. Full power. Oh, blimey. Taking
Even in this,
taking a while to get going.
That air density really does make the difference.
Not to Amarok.
Yeah, but he's turned the physics off, hasn't he? Right. Rotate. No, it won't rotate.
Got to hit that yellow line on the speedo.
Oh, what? When?
Try some flaps, Dom, as well.
Copy that. Fish
Just
tail.
hitting 150, rotating now.
Yeah, I got off at 115 with full flaps.
Is that 115? Well, that's 150. Yeah, wherever 150. Okay, left turn is coming up.
What, this one?
Just here, over the road, there's like a gap between the two mountains here.
I think you mean this one, don't you? Throttling back a bit.
So you just got to sort of pop over the top of the mountain, and then the vene's just coming up.
Right, full throttle, trying to catch you up.
Oh yeah, I can pull back a bit. We're nearly at the dive in for the vane. Okay, it's just after these two peaks here, and then we dive down into the valley. Okay, descending.
I just crashed with
Yeah, just remember Y, F4, that'll get you back to altitude. You can go from there.
It only goes to a black screen still for me.
Your crash sim is still on then, if it's resetting you. Amarok just crashed into the floor. It does get fairly narrow down this part. big right turn coming up. And right to the right.
Oh. Just. Might have lost you there. I went hard left.
Left? Okay. Hang on, I'll climb and find you.
You know what we should try? Grand Canyon.
That wouldn't be a bad shout.
I don't like that if you load in on someone else's location, it puts you at ridiculous height.
Yeah, but then I suppose if it put you at the same height and they're doing like what we're doing, you might be unprepared.
35,000 feet is quite extreme.
Do you mean like a point of interest or something?
Well, you can load in if you select another player on the world map.
Oh,
Set them as archer.
I didn't know you could do that. Right. Don't know where I'm going now. I'm just following the stream lower and lower.
There's not much in the way of airports out here, so it's just yeah, we're just chasing a vein. Found out on this plane as well, there is an active fuel dump system on this one.
Handy. Right, shall I climb out?
Just coming up behind you.
Right, okay.
If you wanted to commit a landing, the airstrip we took off from is 90 degrees to your left.
Roger that. ZUBV. Okay, got it on VFR. So what country are we in anyway?
I'll double check. China.
Oh.
Chengdu, China, if that's how you say it. In Tibet.
Oh, Quebec. Okay. Should be over to our left.
I believe that's Air Combat Dog is on the ground at that point.
Ah, there it is. All right. Setting up for landing. Gear down. I'm down.
Trying to see if I can get this on the mains and do a wheelie.
as soon as I land, my engine's shut down. Very strange.
I wonder if it's something to do with you hitting 0 throttle, maybe.
Doesn't look like you've landed yet. It's rendering you about 5 feet above the ground. Alright, how about Shanghai?
Yeah, wherever you want to go.
Built up area. Shanghai. Ah. Pudong or Hong. Let's go ZSPD. Pudong Shanghai ZSPD.
We sticking with the same aircraft?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a very large, sprawling city. So, runway 35R.
What's the code you got for this one?
Runway 35R.
Yeah, the airport code.
ZSPD. Pudong. So, for anybody watching, thanks for tuning in. And myself, Jason and Rob, sometimes joined by a few others in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we are in at Pudong Airport in Japan in our Air Mackie MB339s. Is Rob loading in?
I am in just to your front left.
Oh, okay, that's you in the camo scheme. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
Okay.
Yeah, I looked on the version with N tanks, and I have about 9 schemes for that actually, so it's quite nice.
Nice.
So I absolutely love this, the dark camo with the red tips that I've got. I was definitely going to have to airbrush one of my planes that colour.
Okay. All ready?
Do a, I'm still loading in, but by all means take off the...
Oh, no, we'll wait for you. I thought that was you behind me.
No, the steam engine's getting itself there slowly.
No, no worries. I'd rather we all take off together.
Maybe I should start a GoFundMe for a new computer.
You would be amazed what people will get money for on GoFundMe. It's worth a go.
I'm in.
Right, okay. The MB... Oh, Rob's disappeared. Was on my left.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just trying to find the button for air brake.
Alright, we'll wait till you're back. Alright then. Slamming the throttle in 3, 2, 1, go. He says, and he hadn't taken his handbrake off.
I'm rolling.
Shallow turn left towards the city.
There's some tall buildings out there.
That look good. down on the river.
Oh, gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
No. And somebody's gone through already.
Oh, I made it.
You
I
did?
definitely touched something.
But you went through.
Yeah.
It's a bit random, isn't it? Right, round left and going back.
Should we set a cruise speed and see if we can form up?
I like that idea. Yes.
So I keep bursting throttle and then shooting past.
Alright, so I'm going to leave my throttle out. Let's see if it settles down. I'm not going to touch my throttle now.
What are you reading on your speed there?
It's not digital, is it? So it's 2700 falling a little bit. 2700. No, 2270. What am I saying? It's times 100, isn't it? 2700 then. Is that right?
270. So nice level speed. It could try some foreign relations.
Oh. Okay, so it would help if I was trimmed out for level flight, wouldn't it?
Okay, on your 6, I'm going to roll invert and go for the mirror pass.
Oh.
Okay, I'm at your left at 45 degrees, just trying to edge in.
Come on, in, closer, closer.
I get that. I was just trying to tell. I don't want to just blast past. That's the hard part.
I've overcooked.
Can't see you, Rob. Oh, you're in the camo, aren't you? You're just in front of me. That's good. I can't see Jason.
I am literally, I'm just off one of your wings now. I'm just coming up a high 6. Now low 6.
Inverted.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this mirror pass.
I can't see you. That's weird. I can see Rob.
I'm literally right at where Rob is.
Oh, okay. I see you.
Yeah, alright. Okay, we'll try again. We're going to come in. Let's try and get a better angle on this. Playing the A bar of this plane makes it quite difficult. Right, rolling over. What?
No, I'm not looking at the right MB then. I've got two MBs on my right. I can't see any others.
On the black camo, I'm to your right now. I'm just coming in directly behind you. So I'm behind Rob now.
Oh, gotcha.
If I have VR, this would be so much easier.
Really not that easy to match speed, is it?
No, not very. Well, I say that my main issue is as soon as I go inverted, I lose vision.
Rob, you take the lead. I'll try and formate on you.
Oh, I've got you this time. I'm above you.
Do you know what? In my stream, you're not. You're behind. That is very strange. There must be some lag.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, let's try and catch up, Rob.
Just speed out, Rob.
Just dropping to 250. I'm going to nudge it up a bit. I'm going to aim for 270.
Oh, you're way ahead.
Okay, coming up on your right wing.
Just trying to trim out as well. I'm still climbing.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm following Rob.
I was in external rear view and I got all confused.
I was going to say, you just suddenly put a bank in it. It's like...
I'm going to stay forward view. You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I've got this locked in now. I'm on you.
Very nice. If you could see me, it'd be like I'm absolutely terrified to move.
Okay. Right below you. Off to your right wing now. That is, I tell you what, Jason, it's strange because you are, I don't know, you're half a click behind us. By
See, on my screen, I'm literally nose is almost on his tail.
He is. He's very close. Still climbing, but I'm going to leave the trim as it is because we're so close.
All right.
So I can't actually see your tip tank now. I'm that close.
All right, let's try this inverted mirror thing then. Where are you? God, where's he gone? Oh! Went straight through him. I'm in a way of lost you now.
Oh, you're way below us now, I think.
Oh, I see. Right, I've got my air brake out. Hopefully you'll pass me by. Right, I'll try once coming from behind you. It's not easy doing this from an external view.
No, I think if you just go inverted level, then whoever's the right way up forms up on you. That's probably the easy way to do it, because I find it very hard inverted as well, especially because the pillar with the mirrors on it takes up so much space in your field of vision.
It does.
Okay, I'll roll inverted and see if I can hold it level.
No, he dropped. Alright, I'm rolling right way. Hold it there. Come on. This is so hard. I don't know where you've gone now. Lost him. Oh, there he is. You could spend hours doing this and just get it right for a split second. Right, one more go, one more go.
All the blood's rushing to my head.
So you got it on realistic, so you're upside down on the sofa now as well while you're doing the sim. What's your airspeed, Rob?
257.
I'm doing this from an external side view.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, no, it's too hard. I give up. Way too hard.
Right.
How
I'm
do the
pulling-
Italians do it, for God's sake? That's nuts.
Pulling out into an outside loop.
I think we're a long way out at sea now.
Yeah, we're quite high and quite far out.
Well, so what we've proven is formation flying is really, really difficult. Back to mainland Japan.
There's me talking away. Damn, push the button. I'm only at 30% fuel.
Oh, so you've turned crash off, but you've got limited fuel.
Yeah.
I don't know where my fuel gauge is. Where is the fuel gauge?
The fuel gauge is on the right-hand side. Oh, it's one to the left of your
Oh.
compass.
I've got it, yeah. 449, whatever that is. It's not changing anyway. I think I've got unlimited.
It's when you put the fuel jump switch and how quickly it gets rid of all your fuel for you. I'm trying to hook into a flat spin.
Let's look on VFR and see if we've got an airport nearby.
There it is, flat spin.
Really? So, off to my left is ZSPD.
I don't think I'm going to get out of this.
Oh, you're going in? Oh, so it's been nice knowing you.
I made it.
Goose!
So I'm heading for ZCHA in the middle of town, I think. And that's 6,000 feet, I think.
Hey Rob, I finally caught up with your YouTube videos. I realised I'd actually been watching you before with the Skytrain.
Oh, right, yes.
I'm
That
disappointed by its
ill-
flying characteristics.
It was so bad.
Who makes
Had
that?
so much.
Is that Hobby King?
No, it was a scratch build I did using
Oh.
3mm Depron and some balsa. But it was tip stalled the second it was off the ground and cartwheeled.
Oh no.
Yeah, it did look like your wing loading was terrible the way it went. It's either that or you had far too big ailerons.
Well, there was zero washout as well. So. And on a DC-3, that doesn't help.
So I've got a question for you then, Dom.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the best crashes you've had or the funniest crash you've had is on a RC model?
So many, but funny.
Off the top of my head, The one that I found the most amusing was the Sky Swords, especially when that one flicked up and picked up the other one that was trying to take off.
Oh, that was, yeah, I filmed that. That was Jason and James, I think. Yeah, how they tangled with one another on takeoff. Yeah, it's formation flying. It's just fraught with danger, isn't it? At least, I mean, I don't mind trying it with cheap foamies, but there are guys out there. You've been to any of the shows, and if you've seen, like the bishops do it with their Hawks, and each of those is, you know, their turbine jets. They're about £15,000-20,000 each, and they have had one collision, I think, in their time flying, but and they fly so close together. But you know, they do the same routine religiously every single time to music, so I don't think you can kind of make up formation flying as you go along. You have to be very rehearsed if you're going to do it accurately, unless you do FPV formation flying.
Imagine the first time they tried that with their 15 grand jets.
I did it with my top flight Corsair chasing a Black Horse Sea Fury, and that was the scariest formation flying I've ever done. But we do it with our, for some reason, it just sort of turned into a thing where we do it with our EDFs all the time. So like my L39 and all that kind of stuff, we were always forming up on those.
But you're talking about line of sight, right? Doing it
line of sight. Yeah.
Have you tried doing FPV formation for fixed wing?
So I've got a Sky Hunter, so I've actually taken a video of doing a good chase with my Sky Hunter chasing an S800. Currently building an FPV setup for the Fox, an FPV setup for the Aggressor, an FPV setup for, what was the other thing? I've forgotten. I've got about 4 FPV setups on the go at the moment.
Right. Yeah, it's just so much easier to fly formation. Not easy, I wouldn't say, and it's a lot more realistic, obviously, for the pilot.
Have you tried doing wing combat and line of sight and FPV?
No, I haven't.
So you try line of sight, you know, you will get hits eventually. You try FPV, and the moment someone's out your camera angle, everything vanishes, and then you're all in defensive mode. You never hit each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to try out when we get out of lockdown, for sure.
I'm really looking forward to maidening my also USA Quarter Scale Satavia. It's hundreds of hours have gone into that over lockdown.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can fly something I've spent that much time on.
Right, I'm landing at ZCHA.
I'm directly on your 6.
Alright. Slowing down half throttle now.
Yeah, just trying to pick up the tail here. A little bit back.
Rob, whereabouts in the country are you?
I'm in West Sussex, Horsham, so I fly at the Surrey Club, just between Horsham and Crawley.
That's not too far away. We're not too far away from one another then.
No, Jason, you're Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton. I fly at Bishop Swartham, so I'm closer to Winchester where I fly.
Right, go dive in and land. I do.
Oh, unbelievable. I overstressed it. How is that possible with physics turned right down?
Oh, that's strange.
Mind you, I did pull a 90 degree with full flaps and gear, so...
There is a setting for that crash reset to be turned off.
airliner.
Rob, what it is, press escape, go to assistance, then you have failure and damage, and you can go crash damage, disable, aircraft stress damage, disable. You've got engine stress damage you can turn off as well, and your icing effects.
And that's while you're in flight.
Yeah, you just do it now. So press escape, and then go to assistance, which is the middle click, and then you've got failure and damage as a drop down, and then you've got crash damage, aircraft stress damage, and engine stress damage. You can disable all of them.
All right. Well, they're all on hard, so I've been doing very, very well.
Yeah, so change them down to disabled, you'll do even better.
Nice. Right, it's been fun, guys. I'm going to have to depart at this point, but again, thanks for your thanks for joining in. It was a lot of fun.
It's been fun. I'm going to go and catch some sunshine.
Oh God, what a great idea! If only just to sit out in the garden and absorb some rays.
If I had more than an 8-foot square garden, that might be a case.
Hey, look, it's outside, isn't it?
All right, cheers, Jason. Cheers, Rob. We'll do it again soon.
Yeah, look forward to it. Catch you later.
Midweek sometime, Wednesday evening maybe.
Yeah,
Sounds
no
good.
worries.
All right, cheers, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
And thanks to everybody else who's been watching the live stream. We'll do it again soon. Keeps us sane during lockdown. That's the key thing. Cheers, everyone. Bye.